to show you how to make a really simple, nourishing skin balm. And it's made with calendula flower. And calendula flower is known as the healing flower for skin. And so it contains astringent tannins. And those tannins help to heal sores and cuts quickly, and also helps to soothe skin for rashes and dry skin. And I'm going to use coconut oil, and coconut oil with calendula oil infused in it. It's really a nice balm for the skin, and it can be used for all types of skins. It's so gentle. It can even be used on children's and baby skin. So you're going to need a double boiler system, and that just means that you have something with water at the base to melt it, because you don't want direct heat on it. And you're going to take 1 cup of coconut oil, and you can use the regular coconut oil, which is virgin coconut oil, and it has the coconut scent. If you don't want the coconut scent, there's one that is like deodorized, and it will just say like coconut oil on it. So what you're going to do first you're going to melt in your double boiler your coconut oil, and then once that's melted, you're going to add your calendula flowers. Okay, so the coconut oil is almost completely melted, so you can take it off the pot when it's almost melted. There's just a tad in here, and make sure that you wipe it so the hot water doesn't get all over. But and then what you're going to do is, now you're going to put your calendula petals in here, and it's usually about 1 part to 2 parts. So it's usually like 1 part of coconut oil to 2 parts of your calendula, of your dried calendula flower. And so we're just going to do hand measurements, and so we had put 1 cup of coconut oil in there. We're going to do 2 cups of calendula flower. And what you're going to do now is you're going to infuse this flower into the oil. So you're going to put it back onto your burner. So you're just going to let that infuse in here, the calendula into the coconut oil. And you can do a couple of ways. If you're right near it, of course you turn to the lowest setting you have, your burner down. And if you're in the kitchen the whole time, then you can, just infuse it for 4 to 6 hours like this. And then it'll turn this beautiful color, and you can then strain it and package it. Or you can, do it over like a couple of days. For 3 days, turn it on for 30 minutes, then turn it off, and then the next day 30 minutes, turn it off, the next day 30 minutes. And if you do it that way, if you're leaving it over a course of several days, then you would just put something on the lids over the top so that nothing gets in it. Okay, so it's done infusing the calendula into the coconut oil. So you take it off your double boiler, wipe the bottom of the pot, and I like to do a couple of strainings. First, I just do it through, a strainer, a hand strainer. And you can just press the oil out like with a spoon, spatula, something like that, to get the extra oil out. Okay. And then I do a second straining. I just take like a piece of a paper towel, and then insert it, and then this gets all the little fine little tiny little pieces of herb that got through. And that goes fairly quickly. So while that's straining, I'll show you what what it looks like set up. So this is the balm right here. And it's actually very nice. It rubs on nicely onto the skin. So this Nourishing Balm can be used for, again, like I said, like for cuts and sores and scrapes and rashes. It's great for babies, for children, and even for pets like dogs with dry paws, and adults with dry skin, or just as a, just as a protectant for the skin in the wintertime, and also helps to moisturize the skin. So after you're done straining it, then you want to go ahead and pour it into a container. So I'm going to cut this process a little bit short and finish the straining in this other container. And you're just going to pour it into your containers. And then you just let it set. Don't move it, just let it come to firm back up to solid. And you have just a really superior Nourishing Balm. If you cannot find calendula flowers, you can order them online or at any kind of herbal stores. If you can't find them, you can always get calendula tea bags, and just soak those in the oil and infuse the tea bags into the oil also. And I think you're going to really enjoy this Nourishing balm for the skin. It's really a simple, easy, and great balm.